Hey gang, welcome back to another Natred review. The last one for this evening. I think this makes 3 or 4 videos for the day. And today we're going to be looking at some footage from the Wolfpack opener. This was uploaded to Kulik's channel, however you pronounce that. This is going to be another video from the channel we're reviewing here. Be sure to go out and give them their support. Never been to Wolfpack opener, always been interested by it. I would definitely need to probably get some knee pads. Let's take a look here, what we got going on. Varg versus D, some board on board. Man, what a nice shield. I really like that. This is like right on the line of being a min-maxed shield. Like this is, I really like the shield design while still being very LARPy and pretty. Same with the other shield too. I've seen Varg fight in some other videos. I believe this is Varg here. I'm not sure. I've seen this man in the red fight in some other videos. I'd be really interested to fight him. Yeah, very quick. I wonder if he was going for that same forearm shot again, because he tries this. Whoop, not that. Okay, no, this is just a straight crossover. Okay. Top the body. Good shit. We're going to have to do a lot of slow review on this one. Small shields, fast fighters. I feel like these are the kind of fighters that I personally would have a very hard time with. The hypermobile fighters who like use it a lot, use their mobility to their advantage a lot. I am a extremely thick lad. I'm as mobile as I can be. Ooh, but I can't do stuff like this. So we have the big sky hook of a almost looks like it's gonna be a sky hook. Comes around the side. If he had just gone over full committed to going around the back here, this is where the fight ends. But instead, he flattens this out, picks up tricep, and then tries the around the back shot. You love to see it. I feel like just totally surprised our fighter here on the right. Yeah, fighter on the right does not even get a shot off. I wonder if this is our fighter in red trying to bait this shield side shoulder here with how far forward he's leaning. Our fighter in red here, I think that our fighter in blue here had a correct assessment early on by focusing on a fighter in red's forearm because he keeps extending it so much. I'd like to see him go back to that. You know, there's this concept. Yeah, good call. There's this concept that Kurai was telling me about called tunneling, which I think is a fascinating idea. I like the way that you visualize it too. It's like you're driving through a tunnel and you never know what way you're going to turn. They never know what way you're going to turn out of the end. All your shots look the same in the beginning step, and then they rapidly and violently change to something else. With a fighter who's repeatedly presenting their forearm as open as our fighter in red here is, I think that would be how I would focus my tunnel. Everything that I try to do, I think I would start off trying to threaten that sword arm.
You're not gonna win this fight with D. He will always take the shot.
Way to clean it up from the ground, hell yeah. Let's watch that again. some very incredible shots coming out here. So flows forward with all his gear, big circle around, and then looks like, yeah, comes up into that forearm. Interesting.
It's like watching two Ds fight.
The most anime battle.
Yeah. It's like his shadow self.
It's awesome that the shields are identical.
Yeah. And that they're the same
Got
build
the
and
arm,
height.
yeah.
Like,
Yeah. I like you just sticking his elbow out. You tell him to not hit his elbow. Maybe we shouldn't ruin the video with our dumb commentary.
probably not.
It's hard to follow them. That's
It
one of
is.
my heralding skills.
Leg. Posted here. Come on, slap that forearm.
Come up with no sound.
Double pump that forearm. Double pump that forearm.
As a unit, we need to work
Like,
on that.
yeah.
Yeah, you saw me struggling with it.
No, not quite, okay.
It's so bad. We go so patient with lefty.
Way to pick it up. So, I think at this point also something I'd like to see these fighters try is just kind of smooth the brain, just chop the same shot twice. With shields these small, you have to move them quite a bit to block, especially if you're holding them as caved into the body as these fellas are. You have to, if somebody throws a really, really deep, it involves a little bit more movement to block that shot than if you had a larger shield. So, what happens a whole lot I see is that people will respond, throw the block, then immediately try to snap back into their guard. And if you just double the same shot, you might get them to where they stick the block, try to reset back into the guard, and they're literally moving in the wrong direction to stick the block again for the double chop. Excellent. Well done.
Yes.
And I really, really hope I get to fight one of these guys soon.
I need to go back and watch the video on it.
I think I remember it. Yeah.
I've had a chance to see the fighter in red fight another person in another video using a larger shield. His opponent was using a larger shield and still did very well against him. I fight with a probably like upper-sized medium shield, and I think it would really come down to if my timing is good enough. Yeah, there you go. Way to pick it up before. If my timing is good enough to land in the middle of their movements, like get a fake and then land while they're in the wrong spot, and if I'm able to move well enough that they can't just swarm me with mobility. It's interesting. A lot of times, honestly, whenever I watch any kind of like fighting footage, there's part of me that's always like wondering, ooh, that was cool. There's part of me that's always wondering, like, how would I stack up against these guys? And I feel like I'm fairly conservative in my estimations, but I'm generally able to tell, like, these people I'm probably on the same plane with, might be a little bit better, blah, blah, blah. I have no idea how I would stack up against these fighters. I think it might be in their favor, but I love it. That's a great shot. I'd love to check it out. I feel like it would. There's no one around me that fights like this a lot. Small shield, super mobile. So I don't know. Maybe some of these folks will be at SKBC or Winter War. I love the not level changing, but range changing with the buckler.
These animals look like a Dark Soul album.
True.
What was the goal here? So we're holding the shield inverted. And then we bring it back into play, go back inverted. We do this same, like, again, big double gear sweep. The shield and the sword coming over. Tags the arm. Sticks the block. Tags again. Great. Looks like maybe he got hip, though. Man, yeah. I don't know.
I'd love one.
I have to say, I've never been. There's sometimes where I watch like and I review videos on here where I'm just really like jazzed up to try to fight the people that I see here. I don't really have to fight either of these guys. Varg D. Hope at some point in the future we get a chance to meet up. Feel free to reach out. I'm based in Tulsa, Oklahoma, but I'm gonna be doing a little bit of traveling this year, so let me know. Maybe we can square off and because I really want to see how it would go. I think either way it would be super interesting. But anyway, that's the end of the video. Have a good rest of your evening.